upstairs in the upstairs back bedroom of the old Bjorge home in Garcon Gulch over by Hot Springs, Montana. This part of the Bjorge ranch was purchased in 1938, and after some remodel, I believe maybe this room here that I'm standing in, the little bedroom upstairs, was added on in between 1938 and 1940 when my grandparents moved in. So was this porch that you can kind of see out back. It's not a very good view, but that was added on, and I believe that's when they put indoor plumbing in, added the kitchen area and the bedroom downstairs in the bathroom. Stepping up out is the landing for the upstairs and the upstairs bedroom. And boy, I just love this upstairs, and boy, I wanted to keep the place. But here is a very spacious bedroom with beautiful views. Could use some new windows. After all, they were built in 1914. But look at the views to the north. The old machine shed, 6 bays. I really gonna miss that. The fuel shed, it was a handy shed, it just needed a roof. And the old barn. But as we curl around, it's just got these awesome ceilings due to the gables that they put on the house. But boy, is this room spacious. And you say, what? No closets? But you would be mistaken, because as we curl around slowly so you don't get dizzy, electric baseboard heat was installed at some time. During the upgrades we did in the 2016 or so through 2020, we added cadet forced air in most of the house, but this room still has a baseboard. But as I was mentioning, no closet. It has this giant walk-in closet. And first time I saw it, it was full. I will add too that this walk-in closet actually walks out onto the landing that I'm coming around to here. And again, it's a 3-way light, so you can turn it on from either the hallway or from the bedroom. Same place, different view. Now, we'll look outside the eastern bedroom or landing window and see the old yard. It's full of fruit trees. There's apple trees and plum trees all the way around. An old elm tree, an elm tree. There was a birch or poplar tree that blew over here recently, but I was going to take care of it and never had time before the place sold. It just recently happened. Stairs are long and narrow, but they have character. They also are not the normal rise that you see today. Wooden floors were under linoleum, but the linoleum was so badly chipped that we took out what we could when we were doing the remodel, because it was a fall hazard for my uncle. Next, we'll go into the main downstairs master bedroom. Part of the remodel was we upgraded electricity, so you'll notice that there are outlets, followed by a switch, goes across to a light fixture, and then down along the walls we had all kinds of outlets installed, as well as the cadet forced air heater. But that's not all. In the bedroom we added brand new vinyl windows going to the south and also again to the east, looking over towards the old Bjorge homestead 3 miles away, that roughly straight from this window. But we also added mini splits in the living room and in this room, because this is where Uncle Orville spent his last days, was in and out of this room here. We also had to do a remodel of the bathroom, and we rearranged things to accommodate his mobility issues. So we put in a walk-in shower with a built-in stool. We moved the toilet. He insisted on having a window because it used to have a window out onto the back porch. So we put this on. It's smaller, but I hope somebody decides to take it away. And there's the laboratory and the medicine cabinet. The medicine cabinet is the original one from when the bathroom was installed. I'll turn off that light. We'll walk through the kitchen first. I have many memories of this kitchen from being a baby. My parents' dad came up here every day to work. We lived in town, but there's a picture somewhere of my grandma giving me a bath in this kitchen sink. It used to have a trash burner here, and the stove was here, and the refrigerator was over here. Things got moved around over the years, but the stove had to stay there for wiring. This set of kitchen cabinets is amazing, but it could use a redo, no doubt. We kept the original back door coming into the kitchen. It is not 3-0. We changed that on the front door to accommodate getting stretchers in and out, ambulance. We had this laundry sink installed, but the piping goes into an uninsulated area under the floor. So it has to either be drained in the winter or pipe taped or something to keep it from being a problem. We added a new electrical panel. The old one was on a different wall. And again, vinyl windows. And for the first time ever in 2016 through 2018, all these back porch walls were insulated. Forced air heaters were installed. Later, the caretakers, without our knowing, put in a doggy door. And then we have this room here. This particular little room was, the intent was so that we had a place for somebody taking care of my uncle to sleep, but it's more like an office or something. These ceilings up here, they could use some attention with like some visqueen upstairs and blow-in insulation, because there's no insulation up there, nor is there any insulation in the floor. I don't take credit for the paint job on the floor. This sink here used to run year round, and the caretakers didn't like it, so they turned it off, just did it arbitrarily. We just used the drain for the laundry tub and used the old drain. But it was gravity flow from the spring outside. And it could easily be connected again if somebody wanted to do that for the ambiance. There again, new windows would be a good idea. Storm window's still on this one. The view is of the trees. And last but not least is the living room. And in the living room, I might mention how tall the ceilings are. I love this living room. I thought it would be wonderful to have a family gathering at Christmas time, because there's plenty of room. We could have a big Christmas tree in here, and it was my dream and goal to spend a holiday here in this room. But as we know, God had other plans. And so here we are. And that is the tour of the Bjorge interior of the Bjorge house.